What's up, guys? It is February 14th, and you know what that means. Day 14 of the vlog! And unfortunately, it's also Valentine's Day. So, instead of doing the word of the day, I'm gonna do just a little Valentine's Day tribute to this lady kind of thing. Not gonna be anything crazy, just gonna be our day, and then maybe put like a little slideshow together of what we have been through in the past 3 Valentine's Days, or in the past 3 years, or 2 years, or whatever it is.
That's what always has confused me, because I don't know why, the timing sounds weird. We've been together for a little over 2 years, but we've had 3 Valentine's Days together because of just how it's fallen. I don't know.
So we started dating in December of 2016, and so this is our 3rd Valentine's Day, going on our 3rd year.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go get some sushi, and we will pick it up from there. Sushi was yummy, actually pretty stuffed.
We're both stuffed. I think we ate way too much. I mean, it's all you can eat, but still, we ate too much.
It is all you can eat, but I always overdo it and make myself like sick full every single time. Another thing I do every single time is the mussels. They're like straight out of the oven, and every time they give them to me, I seriously pick them up and put them right in my mouth, and then I'm like, ow, hot.
Yeah. Same with if I pull something right out of the oven, just straight over to it. It's like
every time.
Terrible. 3rd-degree burns right on the tongue.
I'm an idiot. I do it every time. All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put some pictures up here in the corner, and then we'll just talk a little bit about them. Funny story. We actually met on eHarmony, and that's kind of how we started dating. eHarmony, it works. You know, I say it's Tinder. She laughs, says it's not.
It's
whatever.
Not the same at all.
At least it's not Grindr, but whatever.
I don't even know what that is.
Anyway. First picture is the first picture we ever took together. We went and saw a movie together, and she went to the bathroom, and I bought this little like 25-cent mustache. She came out, told her to close her eyes. I said, "Do you trust me?" And she said, "Yeah." And she closed her eyes, and I stuck a mustache on her face. So she doesn't really trust me anymore.
What? I think that was only like, when was that? Because our first date, was that like a day or 2 later, maybe?
It was
2 days later.
But it was a week after.
Or a week, yeah.
It was a week, because I'd gone we had met for the first time, and then I left and I went to Denver for the weekend, and then I was gone for the whole rest of the week. I was traveling a lot, and then we went and saw a movie right when I got back. This picture is our first motorcycle ride. It was right around Christmas time. I had to go buy a Christmas present for my mom, and I was like, "Do you want to go with?" And she was like, "Yeah." So I picked her up on the motorcycle, and we went out and did some shopping.
And I had him pick me up, not at my house, because my parents didn't know him yet. Well, they didn't even know about him yet. I hadn't told them anything, so. Because I don't know.
So yeah, she didn't want this big bearded biker dude to show up at her house and her parents be like, "What the hell?" So I had to pick her up in a Lowe's parking lot. It was pretty funny. This picture right here was New Year's. Her friend invited us to this Greek food festival, is what she told us.
Supposed to be.
And it wasn't. It was like a super Greek Orthodox church New Year's gathering thing. It was really weird.
At a church. Like, not a festival party, anything.
No, it was at a church, and it was weird. A lot of like dancing with chairs in the air and stuff like that. A lot of... It was weird. I felt way out of place, so did she. Her friend was laughing because she thought it was funny, but it wasn't. Anyway, this is the first time we went shooting. It was first time I had taken her shooting. She'd been shooting before, but it's the first time I took her shooting. This was our first Valentine's Day, so this was 3 years ago, right? Yeah, 3 years ago, first Valentine's Day, also at Sushi. This one is the first time I ever let her touch my beard. Now Mariah does hair for a living, and she's pretty good. She's really good. Okay, she's really good. But I'm super anal about touching my beard, and some old dude had like screwed it up before, so I really didn't want people touching it, and this was the first time I let her touch it. Super stressful for me, more stressful for her.
Stressful.
Because I think she felt like the entire relationship like
Was on the line.
was on the line because of this, but it turned out good. So I let her touch my beard like once every 8 months now, and that's it. This is one of my favorite places to ever go. This was in New Orleans. I was looking on Spirit one day and saw they had super cheap tickets to New Orleans. So I was like, hey babe, you want to go to New Orleans? And she was like,
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Always wanted to go.
I want to go. So I booked 2 round trip tickets to New Orleans. My buddy Danny and his wife decided to go, but it ended up being Southern Decadence weekend. If you don't know what Southern Decadence is, it is the biggest pride parade in the United States.
Is it in the United States or just New Orleans?
I don't know. I thought it was.
I don't know. It's the biggest one there for sure.
Either way, it's huge, and
That's what was going on the entire time.
we weren't ready for it, especially since all the dudes looked like me.
Yes.
So, like, one guy went up to Mariah and they were like, "Is that your man? Oh man, what a waste!" And I was like,
Stop.
just kidding. I was like, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. So,
I think that honestly is what you said to them.
hey, free drinks. It was awesome.
All in all, like that honestly made it more fun. Like that trip, I think.
We saw some really
It was
weird
entertaining.
things.
We met some really cool people. Like
we did.
I don't know. It was really fun.
But we did see some super weird things.
Yes.
Like people dressed up as horses pulling chariots. That was probably the weirdest thing. Yeah, that was a trip. This is our first Knights game we ever went to. It was the first game that the Knights ever played. It was the preseason game of the first season. It was incredible. So awesome to be a part of history and to be able to go to that game. This is our first away game that we went to. That was fun as well. The California games are a lot easier for us to get to, and they're a whole lot cheaper than having to go to Golden Knights games here at T-Mobile. This is our first time in Mexico. It was actually a trip for my birthday. We went with my little brother and his girlfriend. I don't know if you guys can see like in the background of this photo, but there's a dead whale on the beach. We showed up to this really cool condo that we got on Airbnb, and when we showed up, my little brother Bobby is like, "Hey, dude, that's a whale." And I'm like, "It's not a whale, you idiot."
It's just rocks.
I was like, "It's just a rock, man." It was floating out in the water, and he's like, "No, dude, that's a whale." And I'm like, "No, it's a rock. Whales don't just float like that." Well,
Sure enough.
we went out to get lobster, and then we came back to the condo, and sure enough, this whale was like 20 feet from the shore. So we went out and took a bunch of pictures with it. Maybe I'll do a vlog about it. So this was before I tried making videos, so I don't have any video of it, but I do have a whole bunch of pictures, so maybe I'll post some of those pictures. This is Lake Powell. Every year my family goes to Lake Powell, and this is the first year she actually came out for that.
That was fun.
It was fun. Then this is at Strawberry Point in southern Utah. We went up there. This one was taken at Duck Creek Village by our cabin in southern Utah. This was Halloween this year. Well, last year, 2018. This was Halloween. We had gone to her sister's house to walk the kids around and stuff like that. And she did her makeup, and I threw on a beast or werewolf mask or whatever it is. It's the same mask I wear every single year.
Yeah, that's about as festive as you get. That'll change.
Yeah, no.
That'll change.
I hate the holidays. This is in New York. One of the funnest trips we went to. Originally, it was just to go see the Golden Knights play in New York and in New Jersey, but we actually ended up getting engaged there as well, so that was a fun little trip. This was at Chicago, at The Bean.
The bean.
The Bean in Chicago. That was another trip for the Golden Knight game. This was also in Chicago. This was the Skydeck.
Oh.
I did not do too well in the Skydeck.
Gives me anxiety thinking about it again.
She was pretty scared. And then this last picture right here, I actually won an Instagram contest. I liked this page, and that was it. All I had to do was like. Actually, no. All I did was like the picture. That's all I had to do.
Yeah.
And then one day I'm outside and I'm working on the horse corrals in the back, and I get a ding on my phone, and I pick it up and it's like, "Congratulations, you won." And I was like, okay, what did I win? And I won a $50 gift card to this online clothing company called
Savage Infidel.
Savage Infidel. And so I ended up buying 2 shirts. They both say Sunday Gun Day, and just bought them. So anyway, that's a little bit about us. Just figured I'd do this for Valentine's Day, and
Because you're so sweet.
because I'm so sweet. Not really, I'm kind of a jerk. But anyway, just figured I'd do this so you guys could maybe get to know us a little bit more. If you have any questions, or if you want to know anything about us, or maybe you want to see more of this person, maybe
This person, you
see
know.
more of her in some of the vlogs. Because she's the pretty face, I'm just the brains of the operation.
Whatever.
Anyway, hope you guys had a great Valentine's Day. I know we did. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.